Alrighty guys, Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Glad to have you guys here for some live coverage today, my friends. We got ourselves a pretty crazy storm system that is working its way throughout portions here of the central country, driving a lot of heavy snow, my friends. But anyways, y'all, once again, Merry Christmas to you guys. Hope you guys are doing well out there. We're going to go ahead and hop over here to the main screen so you can see the overall view as well. But first of all, let's go ahead and see who we have here for today. We have, while yet still today, we have ourselves Kathleen, we have Kaiser, we have Mark, we have Golden Arrow, we have Saul, we have Caden. Let's see here. Who else we have? We have Tom, we have ourselves TRG, we have Kim, we have Moon River, Angelina. Let's see here. We have ourselves Roadster Jim. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Once again, glad to have y'all here for a bit of coverage today. Got a lot of information here for you guys regarding this winter weather. So right now you can actually see we are seeing a lot of craziness popping through right now. Oh my gosh! Proxy with a $50 donation. Are you serious, Proxy? Oh my gosh! Proxy coming with a $50 super chat. Holy cow, Prox! Say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to Andrew and everyone in the Innovation family. 20K subs to Andrew and even more for 2024. Thank you, Proxy. Oh my gosh. That is so sweet of you, Prox. Much love to you. That is so nice of you, Proxy. Thank you so much for that. Huge shout out. Everybody in the chat, please give Proxy a big thank you. That is so sweet, Proxy. Once again, thank you so much. And if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know, okay? But yeah, we are watching the storm right now pop off here. It is a blizzard. There's also been a bit of ice storm warnings that's been issued here as well for this in particular system. We're going to definitely need to look out there for that. But let's go and hop on over here to that real quickly because right now we are watching a lot of warnings. So those orange, the big orange blob, basically from northeastern Wyoming. See, I think that's actually Colorado. Yeah, northeast Colorado, throughout portions here of Nebraska, through South Dakota. All that orange is a blizzard warning here. And this purple kind of plumish color, that is an ice storm warning, my friends. So we definitely have got to be looking out there for that. But anyways, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Once again, Proxy, thank you so much. That is, like, so generous of you. That is super, super sweet, like, of you. Like, you did not have to do that. Like, that is amazing of you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, Proxy, you are amazing. Very, very sweet of you. But yeah, like I said, a lot of winter weather impacts here for today. We're going to definitely need to look out there for overall. I actually have some live cameras here for today for us to take a look at. So here is a live view out there in Lincoln, Nebraska. We're going to go ahead and hop on over here right now. But here is the live view out there in Lincoln, Nebraska currently. We can tell the roads are pretty bad. So obviously this is a big problem for the people who is traveling because, obviously a lot of people are traveling at this point in time, and obviously it is not good to be, caught up in this mess here overall. So this is the main system here. This is the HRRR. This is our high resolution model here we have going on here. So we're approaching, actually it is afternoon now for central U.S. So whenever it comes to it here, y'all, we are seeing ourselves a lot of heavy snow popping off here, and this will continue for the next several hours. Now, across portions of this kind of tannish orange color and the pink and purple color, we are seeing ourselves a lot of ice as well being a concern for. So basically, portions there of like northern Minnesota, portions here of southeastern North Dakota, eastern South Dakota. Really, a lot of ice is expected out there, so we'll definitely need to be looking out there for this here over the next several hours here. Now, this is also bringing a lot of rain down south here, too. Here in Florida, where I'm at right now, it's actually been raining pretty much all day long, and it's going to continue to rain across Florida for, pretty much throughout the rest of the day for the most part overall. So, definitely is pretty crazy, my friends. It definitely is very interesting. Really impactful system here this Christmas. And you might actually notice here how warm it is today across portions like the Ohio Valley. You got a lot of that warm air pulling up here, allowing for us to have a really warm Christmas this year. So definitely it's pretty crazy. What's up, Proxy? Hope you're doing good. Merry Christmas to you, Prox. I hope you have a great one. Obviously all of you guys as well. Like I said, thank you all for joining us. I know a lot of you guys are, busy hanging out with family. I get it. But, I did want to hop on here for a while today just to be here for you guys because, like I said, when it comes to it, I mean, we got ourselves a pretty crazy system here that's popping off. So out here by Sioux Falls, we got a lot of heavy snowfall. And, that band basically throughout extreme southwestern Minnesota, all that kind of red and orange. The red is freezing rain overall. Let's see here. Saul coming in with a $2 super chat, man. Thank you so much. Saying, look who's back. Glad to have you here, man. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. You absolutely rock, guys. Thank you so much for all that. You please know that you do not have to donate or anything like that. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, all of that red there, that is all freezing rain. So it looks like rain, it acts like rain. It hits the ground and then freezes, which that is a problem. And of course, across the orange here, out there kind of across like the extreme kind of east central northeastern side here of South Dakota, all that orange is sleet. So basically little pellets of ice. You guys probably should know what sleet is overall, but yeah, little pellets of ice there that's going to be falling and eventually will accumulate to a bit of icy conditions. So, it's not just the snow that's a problem. It's also an ice storm as well. This system is very impactful, very, very impactful here. We're going to go ahead and hop our way back here to the main picture overall. So we have ourselves a low pressure system right now. That is centralized across portions here of Iowa. Minimum pressure right now, according to stations and all that stuff, we're talking right around 1,001 millibars. So that's where the central low is located, basically in west central Iowa right now. So we are having, a lot of cold air as well coming down here from the north. So basically what's happening is, with this low pressure system, we've mentioned this a lot of times on the channel, this guy is rotating counterclockwise, so basically bringing a lot of warm air up here from the south. So we're getting a lot of warm air that's actually driving its way up here. That's why it's so warm across the Ohio Valley today. And we're getting a lot of cooler air. It's actually dragging its way behind. So that's why we're getting a lot of snowfalls, because that colder air is actually interacting with all that precipitation. So allowing the system to be quite a beast overall. Let's see here. Saul says it was snowing like a few hours ago. Gotcha. Let's see here. Proxy says hopefully Ohio will stay mostly snow and ice free. Hopefully. I don't see any other big systems after this, really. Let's go ahead and hop our way over here to the GFS model real quickly. Let's go ahead and hop our way over here. So obviously this is the low resolution model. It's not the best, but it gives you kind of a long range possibility. So we have this. Wow, interesting. What's going on there? GFS. What are you doing, man? Well, according to GFS, this low is going to spin out across like Missouri, possibly going through like the Tennessee Valley overall. Very interesting system, and of course, really after that, there's not really any big systems. It's crazy that it had to happen today. Of course, the day of Christmas, we had to get ourselves this big storm system. Let's see here. Angelina says, here in Michigan, it's 51 degrees, sunny on Christmas Day. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and hop our way back up here for a split second because I want to bring you guys over here to the temperatures. Hold on, let's go ahead and do this real quickly. We're going to go ahead and hop our way over to, let's see. Got to find the right panel. I guess we can use this one. Let's go ahead and do this real quickly. We're going to go ahead and hop away over here. So maximum temperatures here for today is going to be very, very warm. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Across like the Ohio Valley here, we're talking upper 50s, lower 60s out there. Pretty crazy. Out there by Florida where I'm at, it's actually like 70 degrees right now. A little warm and rainy all day. It's just kind of unfortunate. But of course, then you got those people out here in the in some of these impacted regions, which were basically below freezing for the most part. Now remember, that is your maximum temperatures here for today. That's the hottest it's going to get. The minimum temperatures is right in here, and look at this. Even still, for the most coldest point of Christmas, we have ourselves the Ohio Valley getting in the lower 50s. Can you believe that? So got all that warm advection, all that warm moisture and warm air really driving its way from the deep south into the upper portions of the Ohio Valley and stuff like that. So it's keeping the east relatively warm. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to grab something outside my door real quickly.
At noon, Sioux City reported light snow and fog, reducing the visibility to 1 mile. The temperature was 28 and the dew point 26.
Sorry, I had to grab something real quick, y'all. Actually, I got a drink.
At 15 miles an hour. The pressure was
Got me a nice drink to celebrate for Christmas here. Let's see here. It's 29 in Omaha. Yikes. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit chilly out there. Why? Oh my gosh, my straw is all soggy. Ew. Nothing worse than a soggy straw, man. Yeah, my sister-in-law went up to Starbucks and got drinks for everybody, so got mine just now. Let's see here. Middleburg, Florida. It's been raining off and on all day. Yeah, it has been here too, Hald. Yeah, basically, I mean, we're pretty much in the same areas here. I believe, if I remember correctly, I think you're out there by like Winter Haven, if I'm not mistaken, which is like literally right next to me. So I mean, you live like right next to me. So yeah, it's been raining on and off all day pretty much. I mean, the temperature is actually pretty nice out there. What's going on down here? Special marine warning. What? Oh, let's hop the radar for a minute. I want to see what's going on with this guy. Oh, apparently we got a special marine warning out there just well to the west of the Keys. Water spouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Interesting. See, some heavy snow in Watertown, South Dakota. It's really heavy across, here, let me bring it all back here. It's really, really heavy across, like, southeastern North Dakota, eastern South Dakota here. We have starting to, kind of bleed into the western side here of Minnesota. But this low pressure system overall is actually kind of moving northwest. It's not, it's kind of moving in an odd pattern here, but it's moving to the northwest, which is going to allow for some of that warmer air to start pulling in towards, like, Minnesota, which is going to allow from, that wintry precipitation to turn into more of a non-wintry precipitation. Let me bring up the MEDAR data here. Yeah, you can see the temperatures there, how they're starting to actually rise across some of these regions here, which is going to allow any winter precipitation not to stick overall.
Winter storm warning remains in effect until midnight tonight.
This thing's good, dude. Holy cow. Let's see. 45 degrees and raining, Seattle. Was that Seattle, Washington? Yeah, I know there was supposed to be another system. Oh yeah, there it is. Wow, look at those isobars. Yeah, there's a bit of snow out there for those upper elevations there towards you know, Oregon and Washington State. Also a lot of rainfall. Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, you can see that right there. Seattle's definitely getting hit pretty good. Let's see here. Low 12 to 27 here in Colorado Springs. Low incident. Wow, yeah, that's a little bit too much. A little too cold for my liking. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these reports that came through. We had a lot of reports that have fallen through or came through here. Let's go ahead and actually drop down. Let's see. This one has 4 inches snow reported. This is out there northwest of Omaha. Let's see here. How much inches? So Omaha, 0.4. Not a whole lot. Yeah, apparently not a whole lot of snow for Omaha right now. 4 inches there. Yeah, we had a lot of reports come through. Look at that. 2 inches here. 0.3, 0.2. Didn't seem like too much has fallen for these regions here, honestly. 0.6. But it's not over yet. Let me actually bring you guys over here to the expected totals. So this was updated as of 7 a.m. this morning. So obviously it's, you know, a little bit past 7 a.m. at this point. But when it comes to totals, man, I tell you, they're pretty hefty. Let's go ahead and work our way over here. We can actually see how these totals right now are forecasted to be well over a foot, which we've been kind of, you know, expecting here for the last little bit. So basically these regions up in here, so pretty much south central South Dakota, in north central Nebraska, that is where we are seeing the heaviest accumulations there. Overall, you know, we're talking Omaha, really not a lot. It kind of significantly downtrended there last minute. But, you know, this was at 7 a.m., about an inch. But honestly, I think Omaha, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, Omaha is a little bit, get a little bit of potential of some snow showers to potentially still occur. I mean, we still got some to the south. But, you know, most of the heavy snow has already rolled through, like Omaha and those regions out there. And, of course, you still have areas like, let's see here, Lincoln. Where's Lincoln, Nebraska? I keep on forgetting where Lincoln, Nebraska is at. I'm terrible with it. I haven't covered this area in so long. There we go. So, yeah, Lincoln, Nebraska is right here, in which, you know, there is still a little bit of snow. Actually, a lot of heavy bands of snow rolling through Lincoln right now. But, let's see here. Oh. Hold on a minute. I gotta go back outside again. Apparently, Santa brought me something.
162.475 megahertz. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXL62, broadcasting from a transmitter near Lawton, Iowa. Our program originates from the National Weather Service in Sioux Falls and serves Sioux City and the surrounding Siouxland area. Your National Weather Service forecast for
Okay, I'm back, y'all.
Winter weather advisory.
Apparently, I got a cake pop as well. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I heard there's probably a sudden atmospheric warming event coming for the New Year's. We'll get to that obviously after Christmas. I will definitely talk about it. What's up, Susie? Hope you're doing good. Just a little flurries over here, says Sal. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. But anyways, so yeah, so that is, you know, what's kind of going on right now, you know, for areas near Omaha. Honestly, like I said, I think a lot of your precipitation's mostly done. You know, you can probably still see a little bit of showers and stuff, but it's really starting to build now into northeastern South Dakota and also southeastern North Dakota. You can kind of get those mixed up sometimes, but yeah, you can see a lot of ice too has been reported. Let's see, most of these guys still hardly any accumulation right now, but it'll start building up here soon. Let's see here. But you might be wondering why I have the threat level 4 out of 5. That is actually because, let me show you real quickly. So the Weather Prediction Center, regarding, so regarding the winter outlook here. So winter storm impacts, they have a scale from 1 to 5, kind of like how we have, you know, kind of like similar how we do for severe weather as well. We have major impacts for some of those areas here across the red. So that's like a level 4 out of 5. The next level would be an extreme, which we're not in, thankfully. Just major impacts here expected for, you know, really far northeastern portions here of Nebraska and eastern, kind of southeastern South Dakota overall. A few little other areas as well. For tomorrow, you can see how it's still moderate impacts, level 3 threat for tomorrow. The day after that, it should be pretty low. Pretty much a level 2 threat overall, but yeah, at least for the next 1 to 3 days or so, I mean, we got ourselves major impacts for these red areas. So just make sure if you guys live out there by those regions, that make sure you are avoiding travel, because you're definitely going to want to. Let's see here. What's up, Mom? We're doing good. Logan says, Merry Christmas. You too, Logan. Merry Christmas to you. Every single one of y'all, Merry Christmas. What's up, Haley? Merry Christmas to you as well. Thanks for joining, you guys. Like I said, I didn't figure too many people would join today because obviously, a lot of y'all are currently, spending Christmas with your families and stuff like that, which I totally get. But, but like I was mentioning here, I just really want to be live here with you guys here for a while today because of, this situation that's unfolding right now. Let's see if I can pull up some cameras here. We got a couple. Not all of these cameras are. Here, let's go ahead and full screen this. Not all of these cameras are. Actually, most of these are not. Like solid images. Western side, there you go. Western, kind of southwestern Minnesota. You can kind of see how it's a little. That might be some ice on the side there. Definitely a little wintry, crazy mix out there. Let me try Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska, East Nebraska got hit pretty good. Let's see here. Turn on some of these cameras. Plow tracker. Oh, wow, look at that. Plow cameras? What? No way, dude. That's actually really cool. Look at that. We got plow cameras, man. Merry Christmas, Rich. Let's see. Any way you can transfer that snow here to north central Wisconsin? Logan, I wish. I'm kind of wishing for it myself as well, but, not really much I can do about that. Try this guy. This is apparently on Highway 15 looking south. Yeah, some of these cameras just don't load because they're not really up and running. Let's try this guy. Oh, that could be the one we just looked at. Let's try it down here. Hello? Yeah, some of these cameras don't work very well. I just can't believe we have snowplow cameras. That's just something else, man. Let's see here. TJ says, good job. Thanks, man. No problem. No problem. Like I said, I'm glad to be here with you guys. Well, anyways, got some snowplow cameras. Let's try some of these guys. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these cameras are down, actually, which is not surprising. Let's try, hold on. South Dakota here. Let's try South Dakota. Yeah, it's really the southeastern side of South Dakota is where we're starting to get a lot of that activity. Let's try this camera down here. Yeah, oh wow, yeah, those roads don't look the best here. Let's see here. Proxy said, oh, well there you go. Haley says, what I get for Christmas? I got a bunch of things, like this mouse here. My girlfriend got me. She also got me the Stream Deck here as well. Overall. Let's see here. Saul, dude, coming in with a $5 donation, man. Thank you, dude. Saying got to go now. Merry Christmas to all and Happy New Year's. You too, Saul. That's so sweet of you, man. I appreciate that very, very much, my friend. Thank you so much. That is, like, so sweet of you. Much, much appreciated, my friend. And Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend. Thank you once again so much. That's very, very sweet of you. Oh, wow. Here's some more cameras. Getting some photos. Yeah, we have a lot of these photos we can grab. Let's try South Dakota. Wait, isn't that what I was just on? Duh. Let me try Nebraska again. Where's Nebraska? There we go. Yeah, because Nebraska has a lot of cameras too, but there are stills. Let's hop back over here. There we go. There's some in East Nebraska. Oh, wow. Yeah, those roads do not look very good at traveling. Definitely look a little bit crazy. A lot of slush. Could be ice, too. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Be careful, guys. Seriously. A lot of the... Here. A lot of the heavy stuff right now is... let's actually go ahead and add up another radar here. We're going to add this guy. Here we go. Adding a new radar here. We're going to bring this one a little further up north. We're going to bring this one up there by, like, Minnesota and South Dakota here. Oh, there we go. We got some reports coming through here. Hold on. Got Hastings reporting 2 inches of snowfall. Look at that. A lot of heavy snow bands out of that there as well. Merry Christmas, Kendall. See, most of Wisconsin plows have photos and live video footage. That's crazy. I did not think that they had those. Pretty neat. Let's see here. Let's try. Yeah, we were on that. That's the one we were on there. Let's try Aberdeen, South Dakota's radar here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Aberdeen, serious band. So you can see it in this kind of pinkish color. That is like where we're seeing some serious bandage going on there. Now remember, the orange here, this is sleet, so little ice pellets. The pink here, this pinkish color, this is freezing rain. So like I said, it looks like rain, acts like rain, but the main problem is that the temperature at the surface is freezing, or below freezing, which allows it to freeze on impact, essentially. And of course, the green's just normal rain. Across this area, the temperatures are basically above freezing. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab some more. Hold on. I'm going to grab some place files so I can actually see the temperatures and stuff. Hold on. Yeah, because, when it comes to winter weather forecasting, you really do need some, let's see here. Observations, temperatures. Here we go. Bear with me. Okay, we're going to add this guy. Sweet. There we go. Yeah, so we can actually see the temperatures now. 27 out here. So yeah, you can actually see how the temperatures out there. See how they're right at freezing, a little bit above freezing for the most part across the green. So anything that falls here, it is not going to stick. Yeah, anything that falls there is literally not going to stick here. Let's see here, temperature plot. I think I might have a better one. I think this one actually has colors, which makes it stick out a little better. Hold on, let's try this again. Ooh, place file. Gonna remove this guy. Add this one. There we go. A little small. Yeah, a little bit small, but yeah, you can actually see the temperatures there. But yeah, it rapidly, it's actually really starting to warm up across these regions as well, as we can actually tell. Let's try this radar here. Yeah, you can see how that snow line is actually starting to push a little bit to the west here. So it's not going to snow for too much longer across portions of not Missouri. I almost said Montana as well. Minnesota. It's not going to snow too much longer out there. I mean, we've got a little bit of freezing rain out there on the extreme southwestern side, but it's pretty much just rain from here on out. It looks like overall, because yeah, things are definitely warming up here a bit. We're gonna hop on over here. So there's Kansas. So not a lot going on in Kansas. Yeah, here's Nebraska. We're gonna pull up the winter weather radar here. Yeah, really heavy bands right now in southeastern Nebraska. You can see the temperatures are very cold too. We're talking lower 20s down there. Lower 20s down there. Southeastern South Dakota. Temperatures well below freezing. A little bit of snow in the western side as well. Yeah, so snow is just starting to really kind of roll through southeastern North Dakota. Heavy bands out here as well. Let's try Minnesota here. Yeah, temperatures you can see mostly. Actually, look at that. Wow, that's crazy how much that changes. So the extreme southwestern side here of Minnesota, temperatures right at the freezing line. I mean, literally right at freezing. And if you go to the east here, to the far southeastern side, temperatures are literally in the lower 50s. Crazy. Let's see here. Minnesota says, "Hey y'all, Merry Christmas." Let's see here. No snowy Minnesota. Yep. Yeah, there's really not much snow from Minnesota. The only areas that really is going to look out for is the southwestern side, but it's going to be overtaken by some warm air here pretty soon. But Merry Christmas to you too, man. Merry Christmas to you. Let's see here. Seeing the roads makes me glad I'm in this. I hear you. Yeah, some of those road conditions that we were looking at out there, they're a little hefty. Let's see here. Give this a second to load here.
Additional snow accumulations up to 2 inches and ice accumulations around
Spell check. Yep. Figured.
gusting as high as 45 miles an hour.
Mini Snowta.
Cool facts coming.
Yeah, I think the camera's just down. Yeah, there's a lot of cameras down. We're also going to be watching the power outages too. Let's see here.
Plan on slippery road conditions.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the power outages right now. There's really not a lot of people without power. Missouri, total of about 1,700 out of what 2.7 million people tracked. So not a whole lot of people are up without power here. South Dakota, a little over 1,000. Oh, wow. Hanson County, more than right around, actually a little bit less, but right there, right around a half of the people's population in Hanson County, South Dakota, is out without power. Also, McCook County too is about 10% without power for the most part, but crazy, crazy, man. Also, heads up to you guys, if you know anybody in Sioux Falls, Iowa, Sioux Falls, South Dakota here, when it comes to it, it looks like that precipitation band, the snow is probably going to come to a stop here soon, and it's probably going to start to sleet and maybe a bit of freezing rain here because we're starting to get a little bit of that warmer air pushing in like we were talking about here. So just heads up to that. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, literally out there by Sioux Falls right now, the temperature is right at the freezing line. So, a single degree warmer, it's not going to stick, it's going to start melting a little bit. Obviously not very fast considering it's right near freezing, but also the precipitation type should change. Let's see here. See Siri. Yeah. No, Siri can be a pain sometimes, I'll tell you that. Tell you that for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop on back here to the, let's see, Snowfall amounts here. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna take a look here back at these snowfall amounts, and then we'll take a look at the warnings here. Wherever it's at, let's see here. Forecast, NWS forecast here. So here we go. So total snowfall. This is the forecasted amount of snowfall we're expecting. Here we go. New update just came through. 1 p.m. update. So this is fresh off the ground, y'all. Fresh off the press here. Latest snowfall totals. This is our brand new update. So yeah, you can see out there by, like Omaha and those areas. We're expecting at most about another ½ inch possible. But yeah, still looking at right around a foot of snow for portions of central and kind of southern portions here of South Dakota, and also extreme north central Nebraska. Possibly could be seeing nearly a foot and potentially. Let's see. Minnesota says, thanks, but seriously, anybody who lives up in the snowy portion, drive safe. Make sure y'all are safe. Home for New Year's. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm mostly worried about with you guys is, obviously, yeah, it's Christmas, Christmas right now, in which everybody's out mostly for traveling, trying to get places, visit their families and stuff. That's the main thing. That is the main thing that I'm worried about, is the people traveling, especially for some of these other areas. I'm going to duplicate this page real quickly, because if we take a look here at the hazards that we have ice storm warnings for northeastern South Dakota, pretty much eastern North Dakota here as well. So these areas are going to be seeing a lot of ice. Let's see here. Haley says I got a new TV for my bedroom, Xbox One cards. Cool. Nice. Sweet. Well, hope you had a good Christmas. Hope you had a good Christmas. That goes to all of y'all. Once again, Merry Christmas if you're just now joining us. But we're going to hop on back over here, y'all. But yeah, so it looks like a lot of the snow is starting to kind of roll out of Minnesota. It's mostly just sleet now, it looks like. Still seeing a lot of heavy snow, though, out across portions like, South Dakota. Yeah, you can see really how it's starting to really kind of start to blow up here across South Dakota here. Out there by Aberdeen, looks like we're starting to get some pretty hefty bands out in those regions. Yeah, temperature out there too is in the mid-20s, so Don't got to worry about any of that, any of that melting really. Just free to stick. In which Aberdeen area, we're talking a pretty good amount of snowfall too. Not a whole lot, but we're talking upwards of about maybe 2 to 4 inches, which is pretty decent amount. But the more southwest you go, more into these areas here of South Dakota, that's where it really starts to amplify. Near like White River and let's see, Murdo, Wood, Mission. Yeah, it's kind of those areas. That's where things really start to kind of kick off there.
Thursday night, partly cloudy. Lows 15 to 20. Friday, sunny.
Okay. Let's see, y'all.
Friday night, partly cloudy. Lows 15 to 20.
I want to check on this camera here.
Mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 30s.
Let's see. Oh wow.
Saturday night,
Oh wow, it's really coming down on this camera. Here.
15 to 20.
Here's a live camera out there. Currently, this is in Omaha.
At noon,
Sorry, Lincoln, Nebraska. But yeah, it's still coming down there pretty good. Let's see here. We're gonna hop on to the radar. We're gonna
the relative
do this here. We're gonna keep the camera up there for a minute.
15 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.6.
See, that one's further up. Let's go back to this guy. Here we go. Yeah, let's hop over here to Omaha area. Grab the latest radar.
Sheldon had heavy rain and 32. Cherokee had mixed precipitation and 33.
Yeah, look at that. Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, definitely getting some hefty hefty bands right now. That's what we're seeing on that camera up there. Really coming down. And then you move up to the northeast here, out there by Omaha. It's like clear. So it's crazy. It's crazy just to see, how difference, a little bit of distance makes. But yeah, these guys, you got to really watch out for these bands because these ones will really bring in some, really will bring in some hefty, amounts of snowfall. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for that. I'm gonna turn on this real quickly.
Freezing rain and sleet were reported with a temperature of 33.
Can you even hear that?
And in
Oh,
southern
shoot. I thought it was
Minnesota,
mine up.
snow was falling with a temperature of 32
There we go.
at Worthington
Hold on, let me-
and 31 at Marshall. At Mankato, rain with a temperature of
There we go.
50.
I couldn't even hear that.
With a temperature of 54 at Minneapolis and 50 at Rochester.
Merry Christmas, Sally.
Once again, at noon in Sioux City,
Merry Christmas, all y'all.
fog were reported, reducing visibility to 1 mile with a
Also, yeah, we're getting a lot of rain too out there by Iowa.
winter weather message for the following
Can't even keep up with that. Yep. Oh wow, over an inch of rainfall has already fallen. 1.5 inches out there.
what?
Pretty solid amount. So yeah, Iowa's getting a lot of it. That central low, guys, what I was talking about, that low pressure system is literally over western,
Winds gusting as high
let's see, western Iowa right now. Let's go ahead and grab the altimeter here.
Butler, Colfax,
1,001 millibars is the lowest. We're about to break, we're about to break into the 990s here.
impacts, plan on slippery road conditions.
Let's see, we're gonna
Hazardous conditions could impact the Monday evening commute. Gusty winds could bring down
hop over to meso analysis here.
a winter weather message for the following
Yeah, so the central low is right here, and it's going to continue to strengthen here from the SPC mesoanalysis. You can see here within the next 6 hours or so, pressure is going to dive down into basically the really low 1,000 millibars, and the models are actually showing it getting up into the 990s.
where portions
Um,
of Nebraska and east central and southeast South Dakota.
yeah,
When until midnight.
see
tonight,
freezing level. There we go.
impacts, plan on slippery
Yeah, there we go.
road
Freezing levels right
areas of blowing snow could significantly
right on that line there.
reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions could impact the evening commute.
Let's see here.
For the following county, Monona, Iowa, and Burke, Nebraska.
You got a new tank?
Remains in effect until
Courtney, you got a tank?
what? Mixed precipitation.
Are you talking about like an animal tank or like a armored vehicle?
Winds gusting as high
What?
as 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, no biggie this Christmas. I just got a freaking tank.
Iowa and east central and southeast Nebraska.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Till 9
Wouldn't that be something?
Plan on slippery road conditions.
Let's see. Chloe says, Merry Christmas, Andrew. Just joined the stream. Still sick. Having a fever. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chloe. Yeah, today's the worst day to be sick, man.
Following county, O'Brien, Iowa.
Merry Christmas, Radicate.
Advisory now in effect until
Hope you're doing good. Let's go look a little further down south real quickly, y'all. Yeah, we got a lot of heavy precipitation also popping off here. Wow. Oh, there was that line. Look at that. Remember when I was talking yesterday on the stream? If you guys were here yesterday when I was mentioning it, remember that I was saying that we basically have ourselves that model, those models that were showing that squall line? Dude, it's there. It was actually there. It actually rolled through. I mean, honestly, I'm really proud of the models there. The HRRR and the NAM pulled that right off. I said that was going to happen. Wow, dude. Let's see here. Sally says, Merry Christmas from Dalton, Georgia. Merry Christmas from Central Florida, my friend. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, though. Let's see here. And, of course, right now, a lot of heavy precipitation just off the coast of Florida, too. Yeah, a lot of heavy stuff out there. We actually do have ourselves still that special marine warning there. They're talking potential for water spouts. And when gusts 34 knots or greater. So definitely could be a little hectic out there. We got a little bit of snow out there in western Kansas right now, too. Western Kansas out there. A little bit of snowfall popping through. Nebraska, the heaviest snowfall is on the southeastern side out in this region, but a lot of Nebraska is still dealing with a little bit of snow. Really heavy stuff in eastern South Dakota. Really starting to kind of clock into portions here of southeastern North Dakota. And of course, some of it's actually pulling into northern Minnesota as well. Yeah, you guys up in northern Minnesota is probably going to get a bit of ice and all that fun stuff because, we do have ourselves a lot of ice storm warnings and all that fun stuff that's already been issued here from the National Weather Service. Here's the current warnings that we have out there. So the orange, these are all blizzard warnings where blizzard conditions are expected. The pink here, this is winter storm warnings, so heavy impacts regarding winter weather is expected in those regions as well. Across the, this blue color here, this is winter storm watches, meaning that they might need to pull a warning for those areas, so keep an eye out there for it. Now the light blue, or this shade of blue here, this is winter weather advisories, basically saying that some impacts of winter weather is expected out there, and whenever it comes to it, this one right here, this kind of plumish, kind of purple color, for some of these regions out there, these are all. Let's go and update that. So yeah, these are all ice storm warnings. Ice storm warnings, meaning that ice conditions is expected. Let's see here. Merry Christmas. Glad you and Andrew had time to spend over the holidays. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got to see her the other day. Let's see. Might go for a walk with my family, get some fresh air. I'm going to bring my cat with me for a walk because got a cat carrier backpack. Nice. Is Oklahoma going to get snow? I don't think so. No. Let me double check. Yeah, I literally had to double check. No. Nah, you should be good. Let me bring you guys over here to the latest HRRR model. This is a new run that's coming through here. 17 Zulu. So when it comes to it, I mean, it gets close. It gets definitely close here. So for today, right around midnight here, so this is right at midnight, snow will be moving into western South Dakota, Nebraska. A few snow showers out there by Kansas and Missouri is possible, according to the HRRR model here. That's a possibility. And, of course, a lot of heavy ice and freezing rain across these areas here and sleet across these regions will likely occur. Definitely some heavy ice will be happening later on today. Yeah, a lot of the ice right now is just starting to fire off, but it's not going to get really bad until, basically tonight, into the morning of the 26th. That's when we're going to start to see a lot of real heavy stuff start to pop off out there regarding ice accumulations and all of that. Christy says, Merry Christmas. You too, Christy. Saying every restaurant is closed today. Yeah, it's unfortunate. See, rest in peace, middle of the U.S. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's see. I have a freezing rain warning on my weather. So probably ice storm warning. Let's see. Can we ask what coming week looks like? Honestly, here. So we obviously have this storm system that's rolling through right now. You know, it's relatively being pretty interesting. You know, this low pressure system is actually going to be rolling. It's kind of stalling, doing a big loop here, and then kind of going down towards the southeast here. But yeah, really not a whole lot going on after that, to be honest with you. I mean, this system is pretty much it. We're going to get ourselves, you know, a bit of high pressure that's going to be building in the region, which, you know, should keep things relatively calm. So at least for the next little bit, it should be relatively good. Also for New Year's, for New Year's Day, have a little bit of a trough here, maybe a bit of precipitation. It looks relatively dry here, honestly, but we'll see how that plays through. But, you know, still a couple days out, still several days out, I should say. But yeah. Let's see here. Jeff says, Merry Christmas. You too, Jeff. Slug says, what a storm. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, this storm system is quite a beast, I tell you that. Quite a beast. Here, let's see. Here, just gonna bring you all back over here. I mean, look at this thing. You guys can see the time on the top right. So you can see how once we work our way into the evening today, how we're going to be seeing ourselves a lot of ice start to become a problem. You know, freezing rain and sleet and all that. Let's see here. Eradicate says thank you. So I was seeing a line for snowstorm to hit Ohio, but I guess it's changed. Yeah, honestly, I really don't see anything big happening after this event here anytime soon. But you know, if something pops up, I'll definitely let you know. Wow. So according to the HRRR, the pressure of the central low here should not break in the 990s. I don't know. That's just one model though, but shows it hanging right around 1,001 millibars, which. Yeah, central low right now, we're getting pressure readings, a lot of them 1,001 millibars right now, so close. Let's see here. But yeah, definitely is still quite a strong system, I should say. I mean, regardless of its pressure, I mean, it's a really strong low. Yeah, really strong low out there. So yeah, we're going to start to get a lot of heavy snowfall. It's going to really start to bleed its way into further into the Dakotas here, North and South Dakota. Eastern North Dakota, that's where we have a lot of those problems regarding the warnings and stuff like that, ice storm warnings. You can see a lot of these areas up here, northeastern South Dakota, kind of eastern North Dakota, which you can actually see that basically late this evening, right in here, late this evening into tomorrow morning, we're going to get a lot of sleet, a lot of freezing rain. It's all going to fall, and it's going to stick to the roads, which is going to be a big problem if you live in the eastern Dakotas. So just please be careful with that. Please be careful with that. Now, snow, obviously, snow can obviously cause a lot of travel disruptions, but not as much as ice. Ice is a much worse thing to deal with here. Now, regarding the snowfall and stuff like that, right around now, over the next couple of hours, we're going to see a lot of that snow continue throughout portions of Nebraska, throughout portions here of, central South Dakota, kind of work its way a little bit more to the west here a little bit. Portions of like Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, portions here towards Missouri. Could see a little bit of snow showers late tonight, early tomorrow morning. So, that's something to look out there for. But yeah, overall though, like I was saying though, it is definitely definitely is quite a system. Yeah, definitely is quite a storm here. I can tell you that one. Here, hold on one second, y'all. Okay, we're good. But yeah, so gotta watch out there for that. Let's see. All right, we're gonna hop on down to the south here. We're gonna bring y'all back over here. I'm gonna pull up the radar. Yeah, like I said, we have a chance for a couple of thunderstorms tonight too. For today down in the south. Here's an updated view of the convective outlook. Yeah, we haven't talked about this yet, but yeah, across these areas here, we have a general thunderstorm threat throughout Florida, throughout portions of eastern Alabama, the entire state of Georgia, entire state of South Carolina, eastern Tennessee, central western North Carolina, far southwestern Virginia, and extreme southeastern Kentucky. Chances for a few rumbles of thunder as a bit of storms could be possible across those regions, but when it comes to it, though, severe weather, regarding anything damaging like tornadoes, hail, damaging winds, not expected, which is good. Not expected here for today. Tomorrow, kind of the same thing. That threat moves a little further to the east here overall, but once again, no threat for no threat for severe weather. Day 3 threat here, little itty bitty thunderstorm risk out there in eastern North Carolina. But the good news is, no severe weather is expected here for the next little bit. Got a flooding threat today. So we have a little bit of a flooding concern today across northern areas here of Georgia, northwestern South Carolina, portions here of western North Carolina. A bit of flooding there today possible. Tomorrow kind of moves its way up throughout the Blue Ridge and the Appalachian Mountains here. Level 1 threat for flooding, nothing too crazy. Day 3, we got a flooding concern here for not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. So we'll see, the 27th, today's 25th, day 1, day 2 is 26th, day 3, 27th. So for the 27th, that is when we have ourselves this area. So basically from northern Virginia all the way up throughout, pretty much through Maine. Cutting through Maine. Got ourselves a marginal level 1 threat for flooding, so a little bit of flooding out there is possible. Same thing out there by California and stuff too for the day after tomorrow. But anyways, let's see. Prepper, Merry Christmas, friend and family. Alex from Eastern Tennessee. Glad to have you here, Prepper. Merry Christmas to you. Let's see here. But anyways, that's the flooding concerns over the next little bit. So flash flooding, should not be a problem really. Should be relatively good. So severe weather and flooding, not terribly a big concern. But when it comes to winter weather and stuff like that, that's where the big stuff happens. Let's see here. Here's your probability of greater than 4 inches of. Look at that. Your probability of seeing over 4 inches of snowfall. The greatest. High risk across the purple, moderate risk across the blue, and slight risk across the light blue here. That's probability of seeing snow over 4 inches. So you can really see how it really ramps up there. See tomorrow, high risk there. Day after that, nothing really. Oh here's our. This is what we were talking about a minute ago. Yep. So this is your winter weather impact risk. So obviously we have major impacts across the red here. We have moderate impacts across the orange, which pretty solid impacts here regarding winter weather, all the way up from northeastern Colorado, shooting through Nebraska, South Dakota, into western Minnesota and southeastern North Dakota too. Which it's a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal when it comes to winter weather. Like I said, this thing is literally a blizzard and an ice storm too. Let's see here. The box of See's candy is gone. I live alone. Where to go? Did Santa take it? But so a lot of let's see here. Winter weather possible there. Minor impacts, moderate impacts, major impacts. So, according to this, the heaviest impacts will be across the red areas. Let's see. Proxy gifting 10 memberships as well. Oh my gosh, Proxy. Holy cow, Proxy. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Let's see here. We have Christy that got one. We have Ponderosa that got one. We got Cries. We have PayPal. We have Cheryl. We have Green. We have, see, Kayla, Mr. Candy Cane, Tracy, Kathleen. Oh my gosh, Proxy, thank you so much for that. That is like so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Proxy. That is amazing. That is literally super sweet of you. I really got to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, Proxy. Let's see. Jeff says, what is the chances of northern Illinois and southern Illinois for snow and severe weather? Out of this event? None. Yeah, there's really no threat for any winter weather or severe weather out across this event here. Obviously, what you're going to be seeing though is a bit of a bit of rainfall across Illinois, but yeah, nothing severe weather related. No severe weather. I mean, we're not expecting any severe weather today, and no winter weather out there as well. Once again, Proxy, thank you so much. That is like so sweet of you. I'm in shock. Thank you so much, Proxy. That is absolutely sweet of you. We got some reports coming through in eastern Nebraska. Let's see here. Got Hastings reporting 2 inches of snowfall. Omaha about 1.5 inches. Lincoln about 2 inches. Grand Island, 1.5 inches. 4 inches out there, and wow, look at that. Is that Kansas? What? Yeah, northeast Kansas. We got a report out there near Lynn, which is in the extreme northeastern side. I got reports of 4 inches. 4 inches of snowfall out there. What's up, Pilot? Hope you're good, man. Merry Christmas to you, Pilot. But yeah, so a little bit of snowfall. Let's go ahead and work that a little bit further north here. I'm curious to see like South Dakota. See how many reports coming through here. Wow. Yeah, look at that. So southwestern Minnesota, according to radar here, which I mean radar estimation of where sleet and freezing rain is not the best. But looks like a lot of snow in southwest Minnesota is gone. Yeah, it's mostly just like sleet and all of that fun stuff here. Let's try this guy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can see the temperature is 32 here. Moderate snow. It says snow here. This was reported at 7:55 p.m. What? Oh, what? Why does that say 7:55 p.m. Central Time? Makes no sense. Yeah, look at that. We got some real heavy bands going through like Britain here in northeastern South Dakota. 23 degrees out there though too. Very, very cold. Let's see. Northwest Iowa, 0.1. Wow, 0.13 inches of ice. Accumulation on branches. 1/8 of an inch accumulation here. Wow. Pretty crazy. Let's see here. Christian says, Merry Christmas. Sorry, I'm driving and listening, but I'm very thankful. Be careful, my friend. Be careful. Let's see here. Besides the roads are dead, have to be nearly behind to hit someone right now. Yeah. Just be careful. I don't know if you're Christy. Aren't you in the? Well, don't text if you can't. But are you in the impacted area? See, Prepper says drive safe, y'all. Let's see here. Got you on the background time to cook. Again, Merry Christmas. You too, Prepper. Let's see here. Christy said, I'm almost to my client. I'm heading to work. Oh, catch you later. Sorry you have to work, Christy. That sucks. Thank you again, Proxy, for memberships. Merry Christmas, everyone. That made my day. Aw. I'm glad it did. Once again, Proxy, yeah, thank you so much. That is very sweet of you. Proxy coming with some serious support. I mean, yesterday and today. I mean, like, holy cow, Proxy. That is very sweet of you. So once again, thank you so much on behalf of me and everybody else here. Oh, you a big thank you. Ooh. All right, so look at this. So here's a radar up in eastern North Dakota. Here, let's go and actually do this view. There we go. Turn off the reports here to kind of clutter up a lot. There you go. Anyways, okay, so eastern North Dakota, out there by portions here of northwest Minnesota too. Once again, the red here, this is all freezing rain out there by, let's see here, Detroit Lakes. Currently coming down there. Fargo, looks like a bit of sleet, snow mix out there right now. But yeah.
Snow and fog were reported with a temperature of 23. In Sioux Falls, freezing rain and sleet were reported with a temperature of 33. And in southern Minnesota,
Let's try, yeah, later on tonight it's going to start working into the, what's that M stand for?
at Mankato, rain was falling.
Temperature, I guess it's just not available. Huh. Yeah, you can see that the line of snow is right here.
50 at Rochester.
And when we were looking at the models,
In Sioux City, light snow and fog.
you can see how, as we work away later on down in time, that snow is going to continue up to the northwest here. And also, got to watch out for the eastern Dakotas. You know, because like I said, when it comes to it, that's where we have a really big threat for ice. As we have ourselves a lot of ice storm warnings out there for a lot of,
Up to 2 inches in ice accumulations around a light glaze.
yeah, so for a lot of these areas here,
5 miles an hour.
yeah, pretty much a lot of these grounds are in the ice storm warnings here.
In Seward counties.
So look out there for those regions. Heavy ice is expected.
Plan on
Let's see here. Christy says city, yes. See, it's not raining anymore. Gotta run. All right, sounds good, Christy. Be safe out there, my friend. Yeah, but those areas gotta watch out there for ice later tonight. That's a big problem, and that's what I'm really concerned about. People going home and stuff like that from, you know, being out for Christmas and just a big problem.
4 to 6 inches in ice accumulations.
Just as a big issue.
Of an inch. Winds gusting as high as 40 miles an
Hold on.
hour. Where portions of northeast Nebraska and east central and southeast South Dakota.
Pilot says it's raining in Nashville.
Tonight. Impacts. Plan on
Really?
road conditions.
Nashville?
Blowing
Yeah, I know we got a lot of rain down here. A lot of the southeast has been taking it. There we go, Nashville.
evening commute.
Oh, yeah. We got a couple showers out there. It looks like a lot of the heavy stuff is mostly out of the area, though.
Iowa and Burt.
I mean, rain goes through Georgia, Florida. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy rain. Look at this. Right off the coast of
Precipitation.
the Keys here.
Snow accumulations up to 1 inch in ice.
Right off the coast of the Keys here. A lot of heavy storm activity. We did have that, that special marine warning that we had earlier. Talk about potential water spouts and winds greater than 34 knots. Thankfully, it's been canceled.
Until 9 p.m. this evening.
Let's see. We're going to change back to...
The hazardous conditions could impact the Monday evening commute.
We'll try correlation coefficient. Yeah, you can usually tell difference in precipitation type with correlation coefficient.
Weather advisory now in effect until 6 p.m. this evening.
Yeah, look at that. Real big change. Huge.
Accumulations of up to 1 inch in ice. Accumulations of up to 0.2 of an inch.
Yeah, big difference. So you can see right there a lot of heavy snow. And the radar is determining that too. Showing the difference in particle size.
Southwest Minnesota.
Yeah, right there, that's some real heavy snow. Right in this region. I mean, temperature out there is
Plan on slippery.
pretty cold. I mean, we got one down here to the southeastern side of South Dakota. Met our station here, reporting 23 degrees Fahrenheit. 23 out there.
Dakota, Nebraska, and Union. South Dakota. Winter weather advisory remains.
Let's see here.
Until midnight tonight.
Proxy says it's my honor to support the best weather channel on YouTube. 20K plus subs and growing. Congrats, Andrew. I'm very proud of you. Thank you, Proxy. That's so sweet of you.
Winds gusting as high as
That is super sweet of you. We love you, Proxy. Seriously, and if no matter how big this channel gets, I will always be here for you. I will always remember you. because you are literally a solid backbone of this channel. I'm not gonna lie, because you have helped us out dramatically. So I always got to give you a big side of credit here for helping us out. Like, seriously, Proxy, you are the best. Definitely our top supporter, I can tell you that one. By a mile. By 20,000 miles. Let's see here. Western. Okay, so it's still pretty calm out there in western North Dakota. Sorry, western South Dakota. A lot of rain out there by. Let's see here. Yeah, out there by Minneapolis. Minneapolis, mostly just rain. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Temperatures are crazy because it's in the lower 50s. It's crazy how quickly the temperatures drop off. I mean, literally for these areas down here, we're talking the lower 20s, and we're talking the lower 50s. I mean, so let's measure that, actually. Yeah, 200 miles. 200 miles from point A to point B. Temperature drops like 30 degrees. Courtney says, have a good Christmas, everyone. Got to get ready for the family to come over. Gotcha. Sounds good, Court. I'll talk to you later, all right? Love you, Court. Let's see here. All right, let's see. We're going to hop down to Nebraska. Yeah, it's still pretty hefty out there in those regions, too. Let's see here. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, partly snow. Highs in the lower 30s. Let's see here. Wow, those roads look pretty crazy. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. That's Corey Gherkin out there right now. Near steady temperature in the upper 20s. Here, can I full screen this? Shoot. Can I full screen this? Losing my mind. Maybe I can make it a little bigger. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, those roads don't look too good. That looks pretty slick. So I'm saying, you guys seriously have got to be careful when driving out in this. But yeah, shout out to Corey Gherkin here for taking this. All video rights goes to him. Yeah, he's in one of those heavy bands right now. Is that wind?
Yeah,
He's talking. Shoot. Yeah, it looks pretty rough out there. Not gonna lie. You gotta also look out there for those. What you call it? You gotta look out there for those drifts. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna bring back up the totals for you guys. Show y'all the totals for accumulation. Once again, this was a new update. It just came out an hour ago, so it's pretty fresh off the press. But yeah, look at this. This is the total accumulation here. We're talking literally up and over a foot in some areas here throughout South Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska here. So we're talking like Nebraska, upper Nebraska, Central and Southern South Dakota. Is Connecticut going to see snow soon? It doesn't look like it, my friend. Yeah, not really tracking any events after this, honestly. Yeah, this is really the only event that I see right now popping off. Let's see here. So this is a GFS model. Let's go ahead and go back to the main view. So you can see how we roll our way down in region. GFS shows a little... Oh, yeah, don't trust that. But, yeah, it really does not look like we're going to be seeing anything anytime soon. You're going to be getting a bit of rainfall, more than likely, out of this system here. Probably between the 27th and 28th. Just kind of the broken bits of the storm here that's already kind of kicking off right now. Yeah, it really seems like the storm kind of breaks apart here for tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, it breaks apart tomorrow afternoon, so that'll be pretty good. Like I said, y'all, I mean, out of all days, really, Christmas, we get this blizzard. I mean, like, Christmas Day. I mean, some people are seeing over a foot. Looks like Gherkin is really in a pickle. See, in Michigan, warm for winter and foggy. Yeah. Let's actually look at that real quickly. So temperatures right now from Medar stations are showing in the look at mid 50s. Let's go and check on Proxy. You're looking in the lower 60s right now. But there's a bit of rainfall on the horizon. Let's see here. I'm gonna check on Proxy. Okay, so Proxy, good news. It's not gonna rain today, more than likely. I mean, it'll be late if it does. Yeah, you can see right around like midnight. A bit of rain could be rolling through. So early tomorrow morning, so 26 early tomorrow morning, we're going to be seeing that. Apparently they call them pickles. That's actually really funny. That was a good one. Any chance of lake effect snow for Michigan? I don't think so. Nah, this system here, it's going to do some funky stuff. It's going to kind of turn around and go down to the south. Yeah, there's no lake effect anytime soon. So, yeah, doesn't look like it. What's really interesting, though, is the fact that some of these models here, I mean, look at this, have this thing spiraling and bringing snow back down through Missouri. Try NAM 12K, sorry. Wow, maybe even going through like Tennessee and northern Alabama, maybe? Goodness. Let's see here. Prox says right now we've got hazy sunshine, 55 degrees. Gotcha. That's pretty warm for Christmas for you, Proxy. You know, that's warmer than usual. Let's take a look at the satellite. Oop. Geo color, here we go. Wow. A lot of the country is like covered in clouds right now. Let's see here. Mail says, Merry Christmas, Andrew and crew. You too. Mailman's wifey. Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, I have a better way of looking at satellite, guys. There you go. Much better. Much better. Yeah, I can kind of see that, Proxy. There's a few broken clouds out there. But I mean, look at it all over the. I mean, what is that? Like, easily a third of the country is covered in clouds right now. Todd says, "Afternoon, Andrew. Merry Christmas. You too, Todd." Wow. That's crazy, though. Sandwich. Yeah, there's some really thick clouds down in southern Florida right now. That's this guy. Oh, was that another warning? Oh, shoot, they just issued another warning. I'm gonna spawn in a new radar here. Yeah, just casually spawns in a radar. I'm gonna open up a new radar, I should say. Let's go to the Keys. Yeah, let's try Key West radar here. I want to see all that convection just off the coast.
Thursday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny.
Wow.
Highs in the mid-30s. Thursday night, partly cloudy. Lows 15 to 20.
Is that the dry Tortugas?
Sunny. Highs around 30. Friday night, partly cloudy.
Forgot the name of the place.
15 to 20.
I always forget those islands.
Mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 30s.
Yes, dry Tortugas.
Partly cloudy.
I'm proud of myself for remembering that one.
Sunday, mostly sunny.
Had a green Christmas here in Ottawa, Ontario. Wow. What's up, Catman?
1 p.m., Sioux City reported light snow.
Had a rainy Christmas here in
And the dew point 20.
Central Florida.
The relative humidity was 92%. Wind was northwest.
Hope you're doing good, Catman. Merry Christmas.
The pressure was 20
Why is it showing 70 knots through Tampa right now?
northwest Iowa. Morris had
Well,
mixed precipitation.
That's definitely a really glitch station, by the way. So if you're seeing that,
34. Cherokee had
let's see
light rain
here.
and 34.
I'm gonna check on my area since I'm in Florida. I live right in here. This is my area.
Other conditions across the northern plains.
Basically as central as Florida can get.
Rain was falling with a temperature of 54 at
Yeah, a little bit of showers nearby.
Waterloo. At Des Moines, it was cloudy with a temperature of 41.
All right, we're gonna hop back to the winter weather stuff.
4 and 20 degrees.
What?
Snow was
You're kidding me, right?
at Omaha. It was cloudy.
Guys, we're getting a report of a ½ inch of ice that's fallen in southwestern Minnesota.
At Sioux Falls, freezing rain was falling with a temperature of
That's gotta be wrong. There's no way that's a ½ inch of ice.
were reported with a temperature of 23.
For Curry,
And in southern Minnesota,
Curry in southwest Minnesota.
was falling with a temperature of 32. Rain was falling
Curry, southwest Minnesota. That is ridiculous.
53 at Minneapolis. And
I mean, models were showing that being a possibility.
mixed precipitation was falling with a temperature of 32.
Let me,
1 p.m. in Sioux City.
hold on. Let me hop over to, if I can even find it.
27. A winter weather message for the following counties.
There you go, Minnesota. Took me a minute.
Winter storm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. this
Shoot.
evening. What? Heavy mixed precipitation.
Camera.
Additional snow
Here we go.
accumulations up to 2 inches and ice accumulations around the
Yeah, let's look at some cameras out here.
winds gusting
That looks very icy.
miles an hour. Ware, Butler, Colfax, Cumming, Thurston, and Seward counties.
Wow, dude, look at that. That looks extremely icy.
Impacts. Plan on slippery road conditions. The hazardous conditions.
Let's see here.
Evening commute. Gusty winds.
Cabby says, well, I just thought I'd say hello, spending time with the family, so I won't really be on here streams for today. But I will tomorrow. All right, sounds good, man. Thanks for joining, Catman. Have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, man.
Midnight tonight.
Let's see, where would that report come through? Curry.
Accumulations of 4 to 6 inches and ice accumulations.
Oh, right there. Look at that camera. So that's Curry. That's exactly where that report of a ½ inch of ice was reported here.
East Nebraska and east central and southeast South Dakota. When until midnight tonight.
Wow, dude. Let's see, there's more cameras apparently. Holy cow!
Areas of blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility.
Jeez, dude.
The hazardous conditions could impact
Yeah, now that's dangerous.
a winter weather message.
That is something you definitely want to avoid at all costs.
Iowa and Burt, Nebraska.
See road reports.
Advisory remains in effect until 9.
Why do they have slight slush?
What? Mixed precipitation. Additional
Ice on
snow
roadway.
accumulations
Show this one.
up to 1 inch in ice
Oh my gosh,
accumulations
dude.
winds gusting
Oh, wow.
35 miles an hour.
Let me look at the temperatures out there.
Portions of southwest and west central Iowa and east central and southeast Nebraska.
Pretty sure it's above freezing.
PM this evening.
Or it's starting to be.
Plan on slippery road conditions. Monday evening
Yeah, so it's right at 32 here. Right at 32 degrees.
for the following county: O'Brien, Iowa.
See, probably just about undrivable. Yeah, no kidding.
What? Mixed precipitation.
Let's see, we're gonna hop back to.
Accumulations of up to 1 inch in ice. Accumulations of up to 2/10 of an inch.
There you go.
Gusting as high as 40 miles.
Apparently, according to this radar, it's still snowing out here.
Expected to warm above freezing after sunset. Where? Portions of
Interesting.
Northwest Iowa, southwest Minnesota, and east central South Dakota. When until 6 p.m. this evening. Impacts. Plan on slippery road conditions.
Yeah, I got some pretty strong bands out there in eastern Dakotas. Got to watch out for these spikes in here. Look at that, 30. Are you serious, dude? 50 DBZ of snow. That would equivalent to like several inches per hour. I would love to see a camera on that right there. What's up, Tony? Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, you can see the snow line. It's not quite in Bismarck yet, but should be able to approach that later tonight. 4.5 inches reported by Verdigris, which is in northeast Nebraska. 4.5 inches reported out there. 4 to 5 inches estimated so far from the public. Yeah, now we're starting to get some pretty hefty snow totals coming through. That's very, very heavy over there by Lincoln right now, apparently.
Additional ice accumulation of up to 1/10 of an inch. Much cooler. Near steady temperature around 30. Northwest winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles.
There's Lincoln.
Chance of precipitation near 100%.
What's up, Caden?
A slight chance of freezing rain and freezing drizzle in the evening.
Yeah, look at that. By Lincoln, it's coming down pretty good. Radar is estimating about 30 DBZ. Yeah, we've seen this this area really accumulate since we started streaming. Between then and now, roads are practically covered at this point. Caden says, whole Iowa, we got 1/8 of an inch of ice here. Wow. Be careful, man. I mean, even small accumulations of ice like that could seriously cause some problems.
Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday,
Try Kansas.
with a 20% chance of snow.
Yeah, pretty dry in Kansas, looks like. Try central Iowa. Should be mostly rainy at this point because I believe the temperatures are in the 30s and 40s.
Mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of snow.
Yep. Precipitation rolling out of Des Moines now.
Temperature rising into the upper 20s after midnight. Thursday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. Highs in the mid-30s. Thursday night,
But I hope you're having a good Christmas there, Caden.
lows 15 to 20. Friday, sunny. Highs around 30. Friday night, partly cloudy.
So there's your line right there. That's your...
Saturday, mostly sunny.
God, that's unbelievable right there. Real heavy stuff, southeast North Dakota.
Lows 15 to 20.
Now it's just about freezing. It's 32.5, so I don't know if it's still freezing, rain or just rain now. If it's 32.5, it would actually be for just rain.
Was 27 and the dew point 25.
I believe, actually. It's actually
92%.
can't be just 32 on the dot.
18 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.5.
Kate says I've had a good one. How about you? Or have you?
Elsewhere in North
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Morris had
Pretty good. Woke up at like 8 o'clock this morning. Opened some presents with my brother's kids.
rain and 34.
Had a couple presents I opened myself, and my mom and sister-in-law are making
Was falling with a temperature
Christmas dinner right now.
Cedar Rapids and 54 at Waterloo.
Yep, we're having ham, turkey, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, stuffing, corn, green beans, rolls.
Snow was falling.
I think that's it. That's what we're having for Christmas. But pretty hefty meal tonight. I'm excited for that. Because your boy can eat, I tell you.
Freezing rain was falling with a temperature of 32. At Yankton, snow
Yeah, today I had a bowl of noodles too for lunch, or breakfast, whatever you want to call it.
Marshall, snow was falling with a temperature of 32. Rain was falling
Anyways,
with a temperature of 51 at Mankato, 53 at Minnesota.
Aberdeen got a pretty hefty band by that radar right now.
Mixed precipitation was falling with a
Man, oh man. So you're going to be stuffed today, Andrew? Yeah. Pretty much like a whole new Thanksgiving dinner, pretty much. I'm excited for it, honestly. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to hop on over here to the totals again, and we'll go down the list here. So here's the totals. Latest update came through about an hour ago. Latest snowfall totals out there for South Dakota. 48-hour snowfall, by the way, for South Dakota, Nebraska. Like I said, we have this concentrated area here throughout basically central South Dakota, in small areas up here in north central Nebraska. Could be seeing over a foot. This maroon color is indicating a foot or more. And of course, we have the areas here out there in the pink color, which is right in here. Circle that. So this area here, basically 6+ inches expected. So 6+ inches out in those regions there. The blue, the dark blue is basically like 3+ inches. And of course, the lighter colors here is about 1 to 3 inches. So that's the total snowfall accumulation. Regarding the latest update here about an hour ago, we also have ourselves winter severe impacts or severity impacts. Very heavy impacts. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see that. So you see major impacts out there for portions in the for those areas over a foot of snow we were talking about. So basically south central portions here of South Dakota, north central Nebraska, with the major impacts out there. Huge area of moderate impacts out there regarding winter weather. So major impacts level 4. That's why we have a level 4 on the risk area. It's not for severe weather, by the way. That's just for winter weather concerns. Next up, we have ourselves this is the current warnings, watches, and advisories we have out there. So we have ourselves a blizzard warning. A lot of blizzard warnings for these areas here across the orange. The oranges are blizzard warnings throughout Nebraska, South Dakota. And we have ourselves ice storm warnings across this purple maroon color in the eastern Dakotas, mostly North Dakota. Winter storm warnings across the pink here. And of course, we have ourselves the winter weather advisories across the light blue, or this shade of blue here, telling us that some impacts winter weather is still expected in those regions. So, but not quite strong enough to be, for an ice storm warning or a winter storm warning. But heaviest impacts, Nebraska, South Dakota. Saw a person's tree branch fall today. Wow, took a picture of my neighborhood tree branch. Wow. I mean, if you get some ice, I mean, even little amounts of ice can cause some trees to come down, branches to come down, power lines to come down. I really expect some serious power outages tonight across the Dakotas. Even, North South Dakota, Nebraska going to have some serious power outages tonight. Let's see here. So last time we looked at this map, it's still pretty much the same here. Let's see here. So South Dakota reporting a little over 1,000 people without power now. Same thing for Minnesota. Not a whole lot of people without power at the moment, which is good. But tonight, once that ice really starts kicking off, for North South Dakota, that's when we're going to really start to see those power outages ramp up here. So, but guys, so we're going to do 2 parts of the live stream. I plan on it. I plan on going live again tonight, probably around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock or so. It'll be late. Excuse me. It'll be late. But we'll go again live here tonight. I'm probably going to head off on this live stream here soon. Because, we're obviously the food's cooking and stuff like that. And my family's coming down here, so I'm going to go spend time with them and all that stuff. But yeah, we're probably going to head off here in about 15 minutes or so. But it's not all for today. We'll be back live again later today. Once again, 8, 9 o'clock or so, maybe a little later. Just depends on when I can. Probably will when everyone goes to bed and stuff. So I will try to be live for more coverage tonight, especially on that ice part. I'll be live for the ice storm part, which according to models. Yeah, according to models, the big heavy ice stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, the big heavy ice stuff's going to be happening here pretty late. Look at that. So really kicking off there between like 6 throughout 6 p.m. I mean, look at that. Yeah, right around midnight should be pretty hefty. Ooh. But anyways.
Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of snow. Lows around 18. Northeast winds.
Big shout out goes to Thomas for a $5 Venmo donation. Thank you so much, Thomas. It's greatly appreciated, my friend. Big shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much, Thomas. That is so sweet of you. Huge shout out. Yeah, Venmo definitely helps out me a lot, considering how YouTube only pays out every month, which kind of sucks. But that definitely helps out there, Thomas. Thank you so much, dude. Greatly appreciated. And I haven't seen you in the chat, but greatly appreciated, my friend. But yeah, once again, that really, really helps me out. So big thank you. Very sweet of you, my friend. Let's see here. Thankfully, I am back for today, next year. What are you talking about? Anyways. But yeah, Caden, that's crazy, though, about the tree. Just be careful, man. You know, you got to watch those branches. You got to watch those branches for sure. You know, because they'll easily come down in heavy ice like we're seeing out there. Show Minneapolis radar here. I love how this says freezing rain, yet the temperature's above freezing. According to 2 stations there. And probably more rainfall. See here. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at that. See that big swirling motion? That is really crazy. So later on, guys, past the 26th and 27th, the central low from this is going to be working its way, you know, tracking its way down here to the southeast, which is going to be pretty nuts. So look out there across like Missouri for the 27th. Could drive some snowfall as well, but it won't obviously be as heavy as, you know, all this stuff that's popping off right here. See here. Oh my gosh! Proxy! Coming in with a $50 donation on Venmo. Are you serious, Proxy? Oh my gosh. Thomas, Proxy, guys, thank you all so much. Proxy just donated $50 on Venmo as well. Say, keep rocking, Andrew. Proxy, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You are unbelievable, Proxy. Thank you so much, Proxy. Please tell me if there's anything I can do to help you. Let me know, okay? Oh my gosh, that is so sweet of you, Proxy. Much love to you, Prox. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. That really helps out a lot, Proxy. Thank you so much. See, Proxy and Thomas rocks. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Like, words won't even describe how thankful I am for that. Like, seriously, that helps me out so much. Thank you guys so much. Proxy, Thomas, all of you guys, thank you so much. That is like so sweet of y'all. So here's your radar view right now across the eastern Dakotas. You can see how, once again, the orange color you see here, that kind of goldish orange color, that is sleet. So little ice pellets here. Across the red, kind of pink color, that is freezing rain. So it looks like rain, acts like rain. But the main difference is the freezing, or the temperatures are at the freezing level or below, allowing it to actually freeze upon impact. And of course the green, that's just normal rainfall, no winter precipitation. So the winter precipitation is the colorful ones. So, let's see here. Let's see. But anyways, but yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. If you're just now joining us, and you're just now joining in here, once again, Merry Christmas to y'all. Hope you guys have a great Christmas. Glad to have you guys here, and you guys are absolutely awesome. Like I said, we love every single one of you. Just want to make sure you guys are being prepared out there, being safe. Rainbow says, Merry Christmas, Andrew. You too, Rainbow. You as well, my friend. Okay, so you can see Fargo. Fargo is in eastern North Dakota. You can see right there. We are seeing ourselves a lot of moderate snowfall rolling through these regions here right now. Actually, moderate heavy. Holy cow, yeah, over 30 dBz, so yeah, real heavy snowfall. Looks like over Fargo right now. Yeah, those are actually some of the areas here that's going to be seeing some heavy snow later tonight, so got to really look out there for that. Got to really be on the lookout there for that. Let's see here. All right, still got our live camera up here for Omaha, or sorry, Lincoln. Keep on mixing it up here. Holy cow. There you go. That's in Lincoln right now. Definitely is really coming down here. Yeah, there's still people driving. Is that a snowplow? No, that's a car. There's still a lot of people on those roads I don't like. But those roads are noticeably becoming a lot worse. Shoot. I'm so jealous. I am so jealous right now of you guys getting snowfall. For Christmas Day? Man. Here comes a car on the road right there. A couple of them. Yeah, it looks like they're going slow, which is good. I mean, even then, that's not something you want to do. You do not want to be on those roads. Alright, we're going to hop on back here. So there's the big picture, guys. That's the overall event. So we have this low pressure system right here wrapping up across Iowa and pulling up a lot of warm air here. That's why it's so daggone warm across the Ohio Valley in the east, really. And like I was saying here, if you're just joining, I explained this before, there's a lot of cold air also coming down from the north. So it's basically just a big mixing, stirring pot here. See, jealous. Canada got ripped off this year. This rainbow. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy though. I mean, this is like the biggest snowstorm we've seen this year, and it happened on Christmas. One of the biggest, I should say, especially for this region here. We haven't had too much snow. Let's see here. Shout out to the mods for the work of being here too. Absolutely, yeah. Big shout out to you. Huge shout out to the mods. Appreciate you guys. I mean, really shout out to everybody. You know, like I said, I know a lot of you guys right now are, hanging out with family and stuff like that. Which, yeah, feel free to leave the stream anytime to go spend your time with family. I get it, but like I said, I just want to be here for a little bit today to cover this. Because a lot of people are impacted with all this weather here. Christmas time, everybody traveling, it's a big problem. Big problem. But, like I said, we're going to head off the stream here very soon, within the next probably 5 minutes or so. But we'll pick back up tonight. We'll pick back up later tonight, guys. We'll be live again tonight. I'm thinking probably right around like 9, 10 o'clock Eastern. We'll see. Just depends on what time like family and stuff leaves. So yeah, my family should be here pretty soon, within the next hour or so. So I'm gonna head off here before they get here and all that fun stuff, so I can eat too. I'm starving. Ice storm warnings north and South Dakota. Yeah, there is. Let me show you. Here you go. Current warnings. So the orange is blizzard warning. So these are ice storm warnings here across the purple, plum, blue. Sorry, purple. I literally said purple, plum, blue. Purplish color. That purple color. There we go. So ice storm warnings out there. All right, see you later, Caden. Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, we're probably going to head off here soon. Head off here probably within the next couple of minutes here. So, but anyways, guys, like I said, Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I hope you guys continue to have a good Christmas here. Still not over yet. So enjoy hanging out with your friends, family. Enjoy opening your gifts if you haven't already. Hope you guys had a lot of good gifts and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed what you got. And, you know, once again, just hope your day was filled with joy and all that fun stuff, guys. You know, just glad to have you here. You know, just please be careful out there. It's all we care about here is just making sure you guys are safe. You know, once again, wanted to hop on here for a little bit today just to, you know, help keep you guys aware of the situation and keep you updated and all that fun stuff. But yeah, but we're going to head off here pretty soon, my friends. We've been live for an hour and 45 minutes, basically, so we're going to call it right at that point. So if there's any final questions that you guys have before we roll off here, feel free to let me know before we roll off. Also, before we roll off here, big shout out goes to Proxy, obviously Thomas. Thank you so much, guys, for the Venmo donations. Very sweet of y'all. Another big shout out. See here, we're gonna pull up the. Oh, hold on. Gotta pull up the list here. Let's see here. So you got Thomas, Proxy, thank you so much. Let's see here, and Saul, thank you so much. So Proxy, Saul, and Thomas, you guys are the donators today. Greatly appreciated, my friends. Like I said, seriously, very, very sweet of you all. Thank you so much. And but anyways, my friends, but yeah, we're gonna head off here pretty soon. If you've not already, please consider subscribing, leaving a like. It's the only thing you'll ever hear me ask for on this channel. It'd be greatly appreciated, my friends. Once again, thank you all for joining us. Like I said, we'll catch you guys later tonight, too. Still trying to figure out what time and stuff like that. But Proxy says, Merry Christmas again, Andrew and NW6 family. You too, Proxy. Thank you once again for all your support. You are awesome. We love you, Proxy. I hope you have a great Christmas. And, but yeah. Let's see, what's the icing amount for ice storm warnings? So it depends on the models. Let's see, we'll pull up the models here. If I can. Yeah, I think we're talking up to about a ½ inch in some of these areas here. Let me pull this up real quickly. Hold on a minute, y'all. Winter. Here we go. Yeah, so according to models, I mean, we're talking like upwards of ½ an inch in some of these areas. Here. There you go. Pretty good amount. So here's a wrap model, kind of showing some of those areas here up in South Dakota, maybe as high as like 3/4 of an inch, maybe. NAM model, wow, NAM model is going absolute ridiculous. Over an inch of ice in some of these areas here. NAM, so I'd say about 3/4 of an inch. Why does NAM show like 2 inches of ice here? What? Oh my gosh. Anyways, but yeah, so I'd say at most probably about 3/4 of an inch, which that is a lot of ice, dude. That's a big problem. Kaiser says catch you tonight. All right, sounds good. But all right, guys, let's gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for now. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Once again, a big shout out goes to Proxy, Kaiser, as well as Saul. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all absolutely rock. And all right, guys. Well, you all have a wonderful rest of your Christmas. Like I said, we'll catch you guys later on. So if y'all missed the stream or if you guys want to hang out with us later on today as well, we'll be back on here once again later, probably around 9, 10 o'clock Eastern. So basically 8, 9 o'clock Central to cover this. But all right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your Christmas. Like I said, we love you guys. Please be careful out there with all the rain and snow and ice and all that problem. So be careful while traveling, and once again, hope you guys have a great rest of your Christmas. And all right, guys, y'all take care, and we'll catch you guys later on. Peace out, my friends. See you later.
Operating on a frequency of 162.475 megahertz. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXL62, broadcasting from a transmitter near Lawton, Iowa. Our program originates from the National Weather Service in Sioux Falls and serves Sioux City and the surrounding Siouxland area. Your National Weather Service forecast for Siouxland. Winter weather advisory in effect until midnight tonight. Rest of today, snow with a slight chance of sleet. Rain and freezing rain. Snow and sleet accumulation up to 1 inch. Additional ice accumulation of up to 1/10 of an inch. Much cooler. Near steady temperature around 30. Northwest winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation near 100%. Tonight, a slight chance of freezing rain and freezing drizzle in the evening. Cloudy with a chance of flurries. Lows in the lower 20s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Chance of precipitation 20%. Tuesday, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of snow in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 30s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of snow 20%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of snow. Lows around 18. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour.